said, he will always be with you. One thing, especially for myself as a Batman, is that I get to go out there and pray for these guys. It's one of the highlights of my job.
Last week.
How's it, guys?
And last week, as a bit of recap, we found that the spark plugs were fried. Obviously, that's fine.
That's right.
And then the timing chain, the tensioner was kaput. That was taken out.
Had an extension on it.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's an extension piece. And then, yeah, so this week here we're going to be taking the timing cover off, or the tappet cover off, clutch cover off on the side. And then we're going to be doing the timing chain and tensioner in conjunction together.
100%. Alright, let's get into it. Yo guys, let me know in the chat section if you guys can hear us properly. Oh, JC just tuned in. Yo.
What's up, JC? The JC.
Sounds good. Okay, great. Hey, actually, let me not show the number plate.
I don't think that's good.
Got some weird people I know in the chat section. Hey. So during the week I had, not during the week, on the weekend, I had another mate of mine. He said his S1K, I think a 2023, no, 22, no, 2023 I think, had jump teeth on the timing chain.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, hold on, how did that even happen? And he said he wasn't revving, he just left the bike and then just stood there. Then when he wanted to go start the bike, it had a funny ticking noise till he switched it off completely. But then after that, when he tried to start it again, it didn't start. I need to find out when he got to the dealer, as soon as they stripped off everything, the thing actually had jump teeth.
That's a bit
Concerning.
concerning, yeah.
Let me check if I can see, if I can have a picture. Because he actually asked me if I can ask you what's going on. I was like, dude, you know what, I honestly believe that's a warranty claim.
Is the bike still under warranty?
Hopefully. 2023, bought from the dealership. I definitely hope that it is.
Which dealership?
Montana, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Here it is.
Did he give you an indication of what the mileage is?
No, but I'm assuming that's still low. So that's the pic that he sends me. Check that. Look at that. And then there's another one. Check this one.
Read that like that.
Look at that.
Tensioner failure.
Maybe. Hopefully gets it sorted. But I advised them that no, man, read your contract first, start with the warranty if you can. Let them sort it out before you know.
It's a 2023 bike. It should still be under warranty.
Hopefully, yeah. So this year you're revisiting the...
So basically, this is the secondary air system. It works for exhaust emissions. So we're going to be taking all of this off over here, taking the timing cover off at the top, and then removing the throttle body. Just remove it a bit back. And then once this is off, the camshafts will be exposed.
Yeah.
And then we can take off the cover on the side here, get to the bottom of the crankshaft, and then yeah, then we can get the new timing chain in, get the timing chain in, get the tensioner in, and then we can carry on with the rest.
100%. Okay. You get onto that. All right, let me just check where the static noise is coming from. Oh, yeah. Let me just have a see. I think maybe take your microphone slightly lower. I think your Adam's pineapple and your beard.
My Adam's pineapple.
And your beard keeps scratching onto there. I think that's the static, that's the noise that he's complaining about. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, you're going to specialize with this thing very soon. But,
better?
yeah, that should be way better. Timing chain tensioner, head cylinder,
Oh, bro.
I'm sure.
R cylinder heads. I'm becoming a pro at that stuff. Dude, my eyes closed now, I'm doing like one a week now.
Right?
Yeah, I tell you, it's a common issue.
From which year model?
Bro, the
So-
K46s. So I think that is like from 2010 till 2018.
Yeah.
But then even so, after that, the newer ones also have
Their own things.
their own issues. So it's just a BMW problem, man.
Do you think that it's maybe a problematic bike, or is it just, you know?
I wouldn't say it's a
like-
problematic bike. It's just, yeah, BMW is always trying to be ahead of the game, you know. So I think with that being said, there is a lot of trial and error,
Right? Okay.
shift cam technology and all those types of things.
Especially with the amount of technology that bike has inside of it.
Yeah, so, I mean, if you're always trying to be ahead, which every brand is trying to do and every brand is trying to be, there's always going to be issues, you know.
Correct?
BMW is just a really popular bike, so we're exposed to common issues all the time, but every brand has got its problems and issues and stuff like that in terms of technology and development and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
It's like to hide away sometimes, yeah.
The one that sits right on the throttle body.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is the same as the one of the Gixxers, like sitting on individual throttle.
But I think it depends on the gimbals because some of them have got one screw that clamps
All of them.
2 on this side and then one screw that clamps 2 on that side.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure if y'all can see.
So we just need to shift the throttle a little bit back just so that we can free up some space to get in the front.
And then saying the other day I was actually cleaning up my garage
Yeah.
and getting rid of old spares that I hope that I don't need anytime soon. And I had to throw away, I think, maybe like 3 of these kind of throttle bodies. Just thinking that, I think maybe 5-6 years ago, these used to be so popular to a point where throttle bodies, engines, cylinder heads, they didn't used to sit. Right now,
It's so quick.
oh, right now you'll sit with these things. If you have the auto spares, or if you have the new Gixxer spares as well, those go quick. No, the new Hondas are those. Spares on those things are bad.
Yeah, Honda, the price of Honda in general is quite expensive.
And I
in
saw
terms of parts.
the stock Triple R is going for, I think, just over 500 or something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Like an extra 150k for an extra R.
And no heated grips, and no this, and no that. But that is like a race bike, so you shouldn't be buying that bike for convenience. You should buy that bike to fly, I guess. Yo guys, if share this live, if y'all people on here, so that they can see and that and that and that and that's a run.
Pieter, wat sê my bro? Lekker en jy? Ja. Ek sal moet ja, ek sal so sê môre les, né? Ek sal maar moet uitvind. Ja. Okay, ek sal vir jou 'n bietjie uitvind. Dan sal ek jou WhatsApp stuur. Okay. No stres. Ons sal maar uitsort. Okay. Okay, sharp. Ek sal nou vir jou uitvind. Okay. Wat is die jaarmodel? 05. En jy's okay, maar jy soek net standard sprockets, né? Voor en agter. Okay, sharp. Sal van jou nou uitvind. Okay, sharp. Okay, lekker my bro. Okay, cheers. Sit vast, papi.
Tight, huh?
Let's get the 4-pound hammer.
Oi! Bigger the problem, bigger the hammer.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We'll use never just quick, you know.
If it was, huh? What broke on the CBR? No, nothing broke. So we changed spark plugs last week, and then now we were supposed to do tensioner only last week, only to find out that the tensioner is completely flipped. So now we had to do timing chain and tensioner now. So now we're getting towards the tensioner. So I have to strip off certain parts, like the throttle bodies, and get into the tappet cover, then get into the side where the timing chain actually sits, then taking out the old one, putting in the new one, and assessing everything else as well. Yeah, completely. So that's actually what we're just struggling with. As soon as this comes off, then the interesting part will begin. Come on, Lube. You help in so many situations.
Always.
This is this is the time to actually do your work again.
It's loosening.
It's coming.
It's like trying to pull teeth out. It's just got to
And
be
you can check
gentle
that
because
it's slotted in.
you
can
don't want to
see the
break
seam.
anything.
Oh, hell no. So these ones actually go in as opposed to over. Some other ones, I know the rubber just fits over. Then when you just pull it, just like slots out. Yeah.
Be careful where I press. I don't want to break this injection rail. Let's just pry it loose, little bit by little bit. Damn, these things are fast.
When the jacket comes off, you must know now we're in business.
Yeah.
Completely. Somewhere else it's something. Doesn't look like it.
There we go. Pop goes the weasel.
There we go. Oi,
Jeez Louise.
that was in there.
Yo. Sitting fast, eh?
How the valve looking?
Quite a lot of carbon build-up on them. Take a look at the side there.
Let me pop over that side. Oh yeah. Right at the. Oh, yeah, this thing's just not focusing. Yeah, but I see the black part there, right at the bottom
Yeah.
there. Damn. And is there any way of cleaning that without taking off the head?
No, the best way to clean it is to take the head off, because essentially when you start cleaning that, like you could use stuff like compression stabilizer or whatever, but then the minute that stuff comes free and it comes loose, it's going to go sit on top of the piston, and then
Okay.
it's got nowhere to go, but then burn out.
Completely. Of course, you don't touch the motor, otherwise my motor will also lose control. Yeah. Keep talking, Kak, please. Please. Keep talking nonsense. Side, boy. Don't worry. I'm not touching anything. The only thing I'll touch is, yeah, that's it.
Don't worry, when it's done, of course, you can go test ride it.
Yeah, no, please, huh? Yeah. Fuck. Pop a wheelie or two. Plus this bike, I'm sure this bike has never been wheelied or had like a real strong force rider before in its life. You know, you could need with some manly attention or manly touch. And I still love these bikes, I still say. JC, you decide to sell this bone, you must let me know. I'll put 20k aside just for you.
These are lekker bikes, and they're very forgiving.
Right?
Yeah.
I still say that even now. I just didn't understand this whole electronic damper. I'm glad you can finally be that close to a proper bike.
Yo.
It's nice chatting while you're at home, no? Yeah. Couch potato. It's nice chatting while you're at home.
Keyboard warriors.
Yeah, there we go.
Really
Oh, you still do
possible
brake pads as well?
And the light.
And the light. Okay. Oh, nice tires, JC. Oi. This chain is as loose as your mouth, you see?
Good banter.
No, it's always playful. I'm at work to give my time for you. Oh, really? Oh, here making me feel special. Even though this is your bike. So now this that's coming off now.
Yeah.
Okay. So every time you take off the tapered cover, always new gasket, I'm assuming.
Preferably, it is good workshop practice to place the gasket. Look, the dealerships and the manufacturers and everything always advise on all these things, just to prevent a comeback. And they always say, right, if you take this off, then you've got to replace that. But you know, for the average guy at the end of the day, it becomes a very expensive exercise.
Makes sense.
And these gaskets, they don't come cheap either.
Makes sense. Yeah. BMW Motorrad 4 has definitely showed me that.
I mean, sometimes replacing gaskets can be the difference of 2 to 3 grand on a quote.
Yeah. I think I saw that as well when I asked for that fuel filter thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I actually want to see how they actually sit inside that tank, but obviously we'll see that day when we do all that stuff.
But could you get that fuel filter loose? You couldn't. You got to buy the whole complete pump
I don't know.
from BMW. Because I've checked with BMW on the parts fish, and so when you go to the exploded diagram of the fuel pump, that doesn't come loose.
Doesn't come loose,
There's
no?
one part number for the complete unit, but I can get them loose.
Wait. Now we're talking. It's actually weird how that thing sits, actually. And I've never seen it before, actually, how it sits. I thought that it was just like any other pump where it just sits right at the bottom. But I guess the Germans have their way of doing stuff.
Yeah.
What did you say the last time? Unique access
Angles.
angles. There we go. Because you buy a R1 or Honda once. Eh, 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 eh. Tap on myself. Do you want me to take you off my life? I think that's what you want for yourself. I see you don't like the content I'm recording right now. Man, I could buy a Honda. I mean, I could buy a R1, but I'm not in that league anymore for now. That is anyway. The RR is always that bike is just toxic, man. It's toxic. It feels too good to not ride it, and it sounds amazing too, especially with that pit lane limiter of it. Oh, that's where you get a one ride, one round, baby.
I think this bike is gonna fight us today, bro.
Everything's like sitting in
Everything
tight.
is so tight like tiger.
There we got some action.
We are getting some movement.
I found that something quite fascinating. Not fascinating. I was actually quite eye-opening. That the GSs or adventure tourers don't have a break-in period when buying it brand new.
No, I think that's because they are not as high revving as the S1000s and stuff.
Yeah. Except what do you say? Yeah.
I think that's the reason for that.
Mm-hmm. Wiggle, wiggle.
Really. I think we're going to need to drop this radiator to get this cap out.
That's what I'm busy looking at as well.
Okay, it is what it is.
Sitting on these sides, no?
So that side's nice and clear. Just to get it out this side. The only way it's going forward now is nice to the front. Alright.
Release it down. Luckily it doesn't look as complicated as the RR one.
Should be quick.
Two bolts or something. And these angle, I don't know why Honda made these angle fucking thing. The way that thing just breaks all the time.
And you can see, like, if you have a look at this one, it's starting to like perish.
Oh yeah, you can see what the.
So the minute you want to try and press the cap down and tighten it, yeah.
I think it's done purposefully, so you guys can go back to the dealer and buy more parts
and spend more money.
How true do you think that is? That some things are made intentionally to break or to last a certain amount of time?
I don't think they're made intentionally to break, but I do think, my personal opinion, I do think things are made to only last a certain period of time.
Yeah, right.
Because they need after sales from you. I mean, if they designed a bike that never broke and
1,000,000 miles, warranty, all that,
yeah,
then they'd be out of business.
very quickly. Everything on this bike is very tight.
Even better than everything was sealed in properly, solid. I think. Oh yeah, on there as well. I think this was supposed to be that way, JC. Or maybe I can't read today. Okay, that's some space. Brandon, is it still not working? Maybe it's because you were keeping quiet. Is it still static? JC, your bike is squirting.
It's a boy.
Yeah, Brandon, yeah, that we were just quiet because, yeah, man. I mean, the mics I'm using are like budget mics, Don't worry, I'll make enough money. Just like and share this video so that I can probably...
Keep on watching so we can afford better stuff.
Please, please. Welcome, don't stress, Maji. As long as the audio is clear. Well, not clear, but like you can hear what we're saying. I think that's number one. I remember the
But
one.
wait until you say something incriminating, then everybody hears you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that's so true. I remember the other time when I was recording there by BMW, when the guy started up the GS. Oh, I was like, no, no, you couldn't hear a thing that man was saying. A thing, I'm telling you. We started trying to get there, over there. So the tapping cover is basically come loose, but then you're just not able to shift it out of the way. So now dropping the radiator so you can get the tappet cover away and then get access to the timing chain. You know, the amount of fighting that you do just to get some certain things loose to a point where when everything is not loose, now you'll be thinking, wait, what is the original thing we were supposed to do here?
Yeah. And the thing is, it's never quick, like I said.
Right?
Just check this, just check that. There's no such thing as just check, bro. As you can see,
It goes.
it takes time.
No? That's so true.
Well, can you just quickly do my timing chain and tension? I had a guy come in here yesterday morning
Ah,
with a CBR1000rr. He's like, can you change my timing chain and tension quickly? I'm like,
well, I can change them. I don't know
I
how
can
quick
do it, but it's not going to be quickly, and I can't do it now. But it's a quick job. I can do it myself. I'm like,
Then what are you doing here?
okay, bro. All right, phone me on Friday. I think I should shop quick break and clutch or something.
Yeah. For your quick needs, we sort you out quick.
Yeah.
Everything is quick. Oh, no. I think your slogan should be Dino's Motorcycle Workshop. We do our business in between your legs. I think that should be your.
We do our business in between your legs.
Yeah. That sounds catchy.
Yeah.
It's almost like if you have a dentist shop, then you say, whatever dentist, we do our business in your mouth. Ooh, well, we are dentists, so. What's this pipe blocked off for? No.
That is more than likely a vacuum pipe that has been blocked off previously by someone.
I wonder. But where's it leading to? I don't think it leads to the
To the throttle bodies.
right?
Yeah.
JC, please answer. Wagwan here. That's if you're still watching.
The thing of buying a second-hand bike is like you'll never know the full history and extent
Correct?
of what happened, what it's been through.
And. Oy. That's why I always say it's always better if you kind of like buy a bike from somebody that you know, even though that's not a foolproof way of guaranteeing that whatever you're buying is shop. You know, I don't think that you'd ever get a foolproof guarantee on what you're buying, but I don't know. Because now buying bikes from dealerships these days is quite sketchy. So.
Yes, as we have now recently seen in the past.
Oh, bro. You know what? And I mean, every single dealer or dealership, I know they have their own issues and technicalities and. But some certain things I feel like are just done on purpose.
I just got a question. That guy with the S1000rr and the incident, did he ever receive the footage of the bike falling
No,
in the wash bay?
no. He requested it quite a lot of times, nothing.
Yeah.
Till this day.
Well, that's quite a red flag.
Hopefully BMW South Africa actually ends up helping him some out of his stuff, you know? Hopefully they actually deal with that dealership. hopefully. We've been going for exactly 42 minutes now.
Doesn't feel like it.
Correct. Oh no, I'm telling you. Let's try this again. And that's the bugger we're trying to get to. Right there.
There we go.
Not buying and trying. Okay. Let's see over there. So there's the timing chain. Oy, oy. The clutch cover has to come off completely, or it's just the crankcase cover. Not crankcase, the crank cover.
So we need to take the whole thing off
Oh, yeah.
because it's just going to be better for us to work.
Oh yeah,
Get the
to see
timing chain
everything,
over.
yeah.
All right, so there we go. There we have it. Intake camshaft, exhaust camshaft pickup, and there's the timing chain there. So that's what we're going to be changing now. Tension is already out.
That was the easy part.
Yeah. Stripping is always the easy part. It's putting it back together that's the problem.
Oy, oy, oy. Oh, there's some water residue over there. JCEC. But it's almost like that for all bikes. I've come to notice. I'm sure on my bike that the review of all that stuff is going to be a couple of hours now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh. Oh. I mean, my chick is going to start getting suspicious.
Why do you say that?
No, she likes asking me random questions and stuff. Especially when I say I'm going this way, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to be there for this long, I'm going to have to switch off my phone because I need to go live. No, but why did you switch off? Then okay, then join the live if you think I'm live.
Yeah.
No, I don't want your people to see that. Okay.
Watch me at work.
Oh. Yeah, that's the thing, because when I need to go live, it's just call me. You know, it interrupts the live a lot. So Do all clutch baskets on most sport bikes work the same?
Yeah, the
How
principle is
they,
the same.
right?
How they press in, press out.
The layout would be slightly different, but
Yeah, some of them have obviously got their own design differently. But the principle all remains the same.
yeah, see these crash protectors, I think these ones actually would work quite well as compared to some of the ones I've seen.
And also I prefer taking the cover off is these things break so quickly.
Those covers.
Hey, these things.
Which material is this? Magnesium? No.
I think it's, yeah, it's magnesium.
Oh. Oy. Okay. Fuss.
First off. One more left.
stubborn, huh?
It's coming slowly. Slowly but surely. Just got to be gentle with it.
There's a K7 750 I saw that is going to go on auction. I think in about a week.
Yeah.
Oh,
What year model?
2006, 2007. So it's the oldie. Hopefully it goes for a sharp price. Oi. Man, that's on there tight, huh?
Okay.
That's on there tight. Damn.
And you know why mechanics pay so much?
Unfortunately, today you're GP.
Yeah.
Well, for now, anyway.
I'm trying my best not to swear.
Or maybe it hasn't been opened in a very long time.
Probably not. Okay, it's loose at the bottom. Let's get the top knocked out. Should be good to go.
Okay. Sounds better. There we go. Yo,
Ta-da-da!
oh, looks. So maybe this is why. See over there. Maybe this is why it's jammed onto these. Maybe.
So these dowels, as you can see over there, it's obviously rust and it sits fast on there.
Yeah.
So sometimes it can get really, really difficult
To pop it off.
to pop it off and remove it.
Okay.
Over and above the sealant that you've got on there, keeping it on.
Yeah.
But just getting it off these dowels can sometimes be
Ooh,
a real big issue.
as we done seen.
Right. Put the compressor on, it's going to make quite a lot of noise.
Most definitely. So the starter gear, that's a starter gear thingy. Needs to come off, and then that's when you gain access, now.
Yeah, so we're basically just going to pop this off with the gun. Before we do that, we're going to turn the engine through to TDC, which is top dead center.
Yeah.
And then we can pop this off with the gun, take these little guys off here, take this off here, and then we can get to the guides and the timing chain that's laying inside there.
Right behind it, yeah.
And then alright, you want to take a 5-minute break?
Okay, great. No problem.
Sweet. Get some coffee.
You can just leave the mic there on the side. Just in case.
Yeah, just in case I say something and it's on.
You're like, ooh. Let me charge it as well in the meantime.
Okay, cool. Here's a plug here.
Okay.
You need a quick one.
Yeah, I think it'll work quick. Do I even have one? No. I'll use. Do you have a Type C chart? Do you have Type C?
Yeah, dude, just pop it on here.
Okay, great. Let me put it there.
Just pop it on here.
Okay. Alright, thanks.
Sweet. You want coffee or something, bro?
Yeah, coffee would be good. Say again?
How do you drink your coffee?
Like myself. You said it, not me. Yeah, you can just me maybe 1.5 coffees and 2 sugars.
2 sugars.
More than enough, yeah.
No milk.
No.
Okay, sweet.
Thank you. Oi, I'm trying to charge my thing, yeah. I'm trying to charge. We're just taking a bit of a break. I'm sure you guys can still hear me. Yo, we're just taking a bit of a breather. So let me just try to charge the mic quick. But yeah, we almost done. As you heard Dean said, we're gonna go to TDC. Then after TDC, take that gear off, and then this the starter clutch. This is starter clutch gear. Starter clutch. Not even starter clutch. This is a starter clutch, if I'm not mistaken. Then pop that out. Then the timing chain is sitting right behind in there. On the S1Ks, they actually don't have this there. So the timing chain is sitting right there. You can just somewhat take it out. But on these bikes, it's sitting right behind it. So the admin in there is a bit difficult. If there's any questions that you guys got, if there's any questions that you guys got, let me know in the comment section below. There we go. Okay, that one is working. Let me do this. Take that out there. Put this one here. Hopefully this. Oh no. Oh, so it's the Type C to Type C. Okay, let me put it back in here. Sharp. Let that charge in the meantime, so that when we get rocking and rolling again, we should be good. Maybe I can dance for you guys a bit. Yeah, let me know in the comment section if there's anything that you guys want to know or understand. But right now, this is the deal. So I'm not sure if I should hop off the live a bit and then come back when we're done. But this is what are going on right now, eh? Okay, let me actually try to get a nice thumbnail whilst we're still hanging 10. Thumbnail, come on. Thumbnail application. Yeah. Let's see. I wish I could go wide angle like how I normally go on these bikes, but I'm guessing wide angle. No, wide angle isn't wide angling. There we go. Let's see. That should be a nice thumbnail. Maybe like this. No. Yeah. Like that. Or like that. Or like that. Yeah. Am I able to pause the live? Let me see. No, I'm not able to pause it. Okay. Did you see the plastic welded my fairings? Yeah, quite a lot of your fairings actually were plastic welded, dude. A lot of them. If I can just show you some evidence. You see there's glue residue. You see there also there's glue residue. There's glue residue over there. Yeah, quite a lot of your fairings. And I thought they were aftermarket fairings, only to find out that they're original fairings. And I'm like, why do such a heinous thing to original fairings? Because it's really hard to come by these kind of fairings. So, hey dude, I'm sorry, yeah. But yeah, I saw quite a lot of them were plastic welded. There's some welding, especially these parts over here. See, there's glue residue there, glue residue as well there. So it's painful. And you can't even find you can't even find original plastics anymore. Then imagine just somebody starts welding your stuff, welding and chopping up your stuff like that. Dude, that's not okay. Whoever did this job, I hope you're gonna give them a mouthful. Plus, I know you. I know you, boy. I know you. I think this is your chain. Oi, oi. Alright, let me know in the comment section if there's anything else that you guys might want to know. Dude, it's family. That's the worst part. Ooh, oh, fuck. Okay. Was it at least for free? But even if it's for free, it doesn't really help because that's not such a lacquer job. Did you know that they're gonna do that? Or he or she's gonna do that? Hopefully you didn't, because if you did, then I'd ask you, why would you let somebody do that to your bony? But yeah, I wonder. Hopefully, bro. Sorry, man. Sorry. But your bike does seem solid. Everything on it is like really tightly fitted on. So you can see that this thing hasn't ever been opened or done. No, it was insurance money. It's a proper company. I'll DM you the workshop name. I don't know. Hey, bro, if they do work like this, I don't think the workshop name. I don't think I want to know who the workshop owner is. Because I think what they should have rather done, they should have rather told you, listen, your bike is doing this, your bike is doing that. So what are you going to do? Yeah, completely bad workmanship. I think they should have rather just told you, no, I don't think it's because of family, bro. Maybe that's just how he works, you know. I think that he should have acted actually the opposite way because you're family. He should have rather maybe wanted to do you right and rather just do everything the right way, even if it's just for you, even though, but yeah. So hopefully, they should have just told you that your fairings are not clipping in properly, and then maybe you just want to get another kit or you must make another plan. But if you just arrive and you find the stuff glued on like that, the only irritating part is that when you're riding, sometimes the fairings need to flex to make provision for air, the way I know it to be. So once everything is like tightly fitted on, and then you like real fast down the highway or whatever, bro, that thing will just pop off one day. Then it will be an issue. Thank you, thanks. Then it could be an issue. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, watch out for that, G. Watch out for that. Hopefully you reprimand them and tell them that, listen, you don't feel sharp about what they did. You don't feel happy. You don't feel happy. You don't feel happy, Habib. Nothing illegal. You know. Now JC was just telling me about his fairings. I was like, no, man. And saying that now it was a family member that did that, and I was like, but still.
I did send you pictures of it.
Insane, no? Oi. And fairings are not the cheapest thing, so. Let's see. Oh. Okay. So what do you normally do when it's really cold? When it's really cold?
What do you get?
Just,
Figure it out, bro.
or do you work slightly later, or do you work slightly later, or still same time? And the gas heater won't help, no?
Doesn't really stay in here. That's
Oh,
not
yeah.
a gas.
And then it's like you're wasting gas now.
It's the gas heater's close to.
Yeah, no?
Like it's cold here, bro. Summer gets
As you said.
in winter it gets really cold.
So what you want to do at the ferries now? Just go, so you want to do them on still?
I'm just gonna start keyboarding them. That's all I can do, bro.
No? Unless if there was another kit or something. How's the noise? How's the noise? We're just heating up the generator. The compressor, I mean. Oi.
That's why you should bring these videos is that to try and get the timing marks. You can't see from that side.
From which side? From that side. So you have to.
Mirror to try and line the timing marks up.
So then now you have to manually move the crank.
Yeah, so we're gonna turn it by hand.
What, the motor? Yeah.
I just want to get all of that ready.
Yeah, great.
And then carry on.
So I don't know if I told you I'm moving where I used to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to Northaven now. So there's,
Good deal.
yeah. So there's like a double garage there, but like it's partitioned with this wall, and there's like a hole that, not a hole, but like a walkway into the other garage. So I'm thinking of making the one side like a nice proper, with a bench, nice proper place with a bench, some lights, a place where I can stream and as well.
Well, that would be cool.
It'll help a whole lot.
You have like your own workshop, so to speak.
Yeah, you could say that. Even though I don't know how much working I'll be doing there, but like for whatever kind of bikes and the track bike, and I still need to bring my track bike, and I still need to bring that other, is it that big boy 150 or something like that, something like that. Yeah, we want to teach people how to ride on those. So
Like these delivery bikes.
yeah, exactly like the delivery bikes. So I can start teaching people how to ride. But I don't want to do the whole teaching thing. I want to get a mate of mine to do it. Because he's got a driving school anyway.
That's a really easy bike for people to start learning on.
Right?
Yeah.
You crash on that thing, I don't know. You want to crash.
And to fix that thing if you fall,
Right?
I've got a supplier that does all that Chinese stuff.
Easy, easy.
Yeah, it's cheap, bro.
Wait, which coffee's mine? This one, ne? Yeah. I saw there was a video clip, but you know these guys. There was a video clip of a 6060 guy running away from the cops on that 6060 bike. He's there, that man, he's going in the bushes and he's just trying to get away from the cops. The cops are just following him like this, just looking at him. I don't know what he's running away from. I'm sure, unless he doesn't have a license. The, Or maybe they just gave him the bike. Who actually rides the bike just said, nah, I'm sick today or something.
Or it was stolen or something.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's not. But he was wearing that 60/60 jacket. Oh, but still, they can still take it off of you. Yeah, it's khaki. Have you seen what they do to these guys at the gates when they deliver?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. My only irritating part is that those always don't even know what's inside there. They just take. They're just taking.
No, it's like a lucky packet. You don't know what you're going to do.
I wish they find like pads and tampons and stuff, but they still, some of them can still use it, but I don't know. The biggest heist that I've heard locally was painkillers.
Yeah.
So the guys that work for like, not UPS, what's the Aeromax? Is it Aeromax? What's that courier company? Yeah, the guys go jack them. They don't even want cell phones anymore. They want painkillers and whatever pills that are, like let's say somebody has a heart problem or something, they need a certain type of pill.
Yeah.
They go and steal that shit.
Or stuff with like evergreen in it and stuff.
All that stuff, bro.
Because they use it when they make nyalpe.
I think that's one of the other reasons why I wanted to move in my area, because now it's getting insane. It's getting out of control. The other day I was bathing in the morning, not even like a few weeks ago, no, like a month ago or something. So I'm busy showering. While I'm showering, I see this, like a shadow, move past the window like this. I'm like, no, man, I'm the only person here, so there shouldn't be anybody either in the house and if anybody does come, they're going to go that way, not that way. You understand? There are now. I can just hop out the shower, just dry myself off, put my undies on, run outside. That went and stole just like stuff around the yard, but like stuff that you can weigh at the scrapyard.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, man. And you can see this guy's like half dazed. He's just, so even if you clap him, it's like, it's not even worth it. It's like,
Yeah, I went to, a couple of months back, I went to the hospital to go get my meds and stuff. And I'm on chronic medication and whatever. So when I left, the nurse there, the lady said to me, hey, you must be careful when you go out here with your meds. You must like put it away, hide it away. I was like, what? She said they come after these meds. They rob you there at the gate because when you go out and you go into the street or whatever, because they use the meds for the help there. And I was like, damn, we're getting desperate.
even when the nurse now has to alert you or something like that.
That was crazy. There's this other thing that they do as well. They take like an energy drink, like a dragon or something, and then they throw Benylin for flu.
Oh, like lean.
Lean, that's
yeah.
what it's called, bro. I was sitting there to see my psychiatrist, and there was this chick in there, like you see some weird people, bro. Like they make me feel like I'm okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyways, I'm sitting there. So this chick apparently went for a smoke. She came back, but she had a dragon in her hand. So like for me, I'll drink that stuff, but like I'll have like only one in the day, and then it'll be like 2 for the week maximum.
I feel you.
And so when I see people coming in with these things, I'm like, you guys know that this shit messes with your head, especially the medication that we're on and stuff. It's not good. And this chick had a seizure
While there.
and I was like, what the hell? So she like had a fit and everything, and then when she dropped her drink, the nurse picked it up and smelt it, and it was that lean mixed with something, and apparently it's quite a thing, eh?
It gets them high, it's like it's a cheap access to getting high or something for them, as opposed to buying alky or something like that. Yeah. If you see anybody like one of these ladies with like a 2-liter bottle and it's like purplish, bluish,
Yeah.
majority of the time is that. And I mean, dude, when I drink Benylin for flu, it makes me dazy, it makes me lazy, it makes me want to sleep. Now they just drinking that just to be in that kind of state all the time.
Because it's also the fight of trying to stay awake, and it like makes you high. Nah, dude, I'm okay, bro. I'll just stick to coffee.
Yeah. More than enough.
That's crazy. And then the guy was telling me next to me, was telling me, I had to ask him 3 times, what is it called? He said lean.
I'm like, what? Lean. I'm like, what is that? It's called lean. They call it lean. Damn.
Because it knocks you out and then you be like leaning to the side and stuff like that. So, but you know what the problem is now? Majority of these rappers and stuff, they promote that in their songs. Like they say actively in their songs, I'm drinking, in their songs. And imagine you listen to that song every single day, 7 days a week. Bro, you're like, let me taste what this guy's talking about. Oh.
Yeah, you absorb that shit.
Mm-mm.
No, it's crazy, dude.
Like right now, it's really important what a person lets inside their mind, because you can get so detoured, and it's so easy to get detoured these days. It's painful, honestly.
I watch all these videos on YouTube and stuff, like with these artists that like sell their soul to the devil, and they do all these weird things to obviously get famous and get rich and make money. And like, I'm very like religious, and when you look at these things, and like you look at some of the music videos and stuff, it's insane.
No, completely.
It's very clear what you
What's going on?
are into. Alright, you know what I think we're going to do? We're going to take the camshafts out.
It's going to be easier.
Let's just take the camshafts out. We'll turn cylinder number 1 to 2DC.
Sorry, yeah. Yeah.
Cool. We're back.
Oh, let me just put your mic on quick.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
The live feels a bit weird for me. It's like there's no room for error, you know. It's like the pressure's on.
You know, alive for me, it's almost like I'll just carry on as per normal. It's just that curse words and profanity and curse words, same thing. And no, like hate speech. Yeah. Like, you know, when I see something, I'm like,
What did they say on the SABC ads? No hate speech. The scripture, just violence and explicit sex.
yeah, that stuff. All that. That's just the irritating part about it. But there's some other streamers that don't care. They just blabber whatever they want to blabber. And, I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking to myself now, it's like everybody's watching. It's like, yeah, well, come, let's stream your day live at work and let's see how you feel.
I actually hate it so. Oh, there we go.
Okay, that's fine. We can take the cams off now anyway.
I used to hate it every time I go to work and then you find like filming crew coming to film something. They say, no, come and talk. Like, I ain't saying shit. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I've had that a few times at the dealership. And then they come film, it's like,
Why don't y'all even tell us at least?
and you don't want to make any errors because I mean, like, it's the dealership's name.
Completely, yeah.
All that stuff.
So they'll be like, oh, so this is how you guys work, blah, 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 blah.
I'm like, yeah, you see the filming crew, and it comes when it's convenient.
Yeah.
Or when the other shit goes down, the filming crew's not there.
Yeah, thank you. Conveniently, when everything is sharp, there you guys arrive. Oh, okay. The other week, when is it? On Saturday, I did like a Q&A type of podcast type of thing there at BMW 4s.
Yeah.
That was quite cool actually. Yeah. It was really nice. Nice, chilled, relaxed. Nothing too hectic. I checked BMW's has major specials on that. Is it the Cruiser? It's like a Cruiser that they have. What's it?
That's R18.
Yeah. I don't think they're selling that
That's
one,
why they've got the specials going, because it's not selling. It's
No?
not.
They don't have that market. But the cruiser market is still with Harley, do you think?
Look,
Oh.
the reason why BMW made the R18 was not to compete with the other cruisers, but to show, listen, we can also make one.
I feel you.
And me being a Harley guy and coming from Harley, doing my apprenticeship at Harley and all that stuff, like I still like cruisers. I dig cruisers a lot. That's just my old drum expanding now because it's getting hot.
Oh, like last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened. I was like, hey.
What's going on here?
Hey. Yeah.
And so they did it just to say, listen, we can also make a cruiser. Here's our version of it.
It's not hard.
So I do like cruisers. I do enjoy riding cruisers. It's also comfortable for me. But my personal opinion on the R18, I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I've ridden it. I've ridden quite a few of them. I've worked on a few of them.
Mm.
And it's just not for me. I don't like the seating position. I don't like the boxer motor that sticks out onto the pedals.
No.
It's not for me. Being a cruiser guy, it's not for me.
Which type of cruisers are they called? But it's the Harley ones. But it's like they look small. I think it's like the 600 or 650s or something. But your leg, when you put your foot on the foot pegs, your legs like stick out wide.
Okay.
But the bike is like so small between your legs. Even the tire at the back is like so thin. I'm not sure which ones they're called.
Could be a Shoptail Slim.
Something like that, no?
Yeah.
There's a guy at the satellite who actually recorded, but I like those ones. I don't like the big key. Yeah.
Boulevard.
Oh,
Big chunk of meat to work around, eh?
Oh. And it was super popular at the Boulevard, I'm telling you.
Hey.
I think still even now. There's even a crew I know, they call themselves the 109 crew.
109 crew.
M109 crew.
All right boulevards.
Yeah, M109 rider or something like that, yeah. All right boulevards. And those motors, they're resilient, huh? The way they get revved and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, the guys give the crap out of those things.
And they don't die, majority of them.
No, it's a fairly strong motor.
But the ones that do die struggle to get engines or engine spares. Huh?
Yeah, cranks and shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, stuff
No.
like that.
No, they circle, I'm telling you. I know quite a few guys. Oh. Even now when they ask me, they have a Boulevard motor. Boulevard motor? Oh. It's almost like a ZX14 motor.
Hey, it's chicken teeth, bro.
Oh, I saw ZX14 at the auction as well. Front smash completely gone. And there was a Boulevard as well. I was like, the ZX14, I was like, but I want to see it first. If the motor's sharp, then
Started and run it first.
that's almost virtually impossible there. Well, it's not really impossible, just you must have a good relationship with the guys there. I'm sure they'd let you. Even the other week, I saw a Isuzu, what's it? I think it's the PT something, but those pickup buckies, but the long base ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, crashed on the side like that. I was like, yeah, this is what I need. This is what I need, honestly.
Isuzus are quite bulletproof.
Right?
Yeah.
Even at high mileage.
Even at high mileage, not like a Ford Ranger.
Ooh!
Sorry to all the Ford Ranger guys out there, but this is the honest truth. If you find a Ford Ranger with high mileage on it,
Yeah.
the caption's always going to say, just had the motor redone.
You know, what do you think about the Hiluxes?
Yeah, Hiluxes is cool. They're also strong. But yeah,
Just kind of expensive.
they're damn expensive. And also high risk, man.
Yeah, have you seen?
High risk, bro.
And there's the new one that actually came out now, the Legend 55, I think.
Yeah,
Something
nice, eh? But, yeah, man, very high risk, getting stolen, getting hijacked, all that type of stuff.
Hey,
But in terms of quality of a vehicle, it's good.
right?
Or just opinion.
Nothing. Please don't come.
Yeah,
Don't come for us. and
Don't,
say,
don't
hey,
come,
this, that,
don't
blah,
come
blah, blah.
smack down the board and say, oh yeah, but you know this, you know this, you know that.
I wonder if they're gonna come up with like nice pickup buckies, just like how they did with these other cars.
Oh,
That's what it's called. It looks like the Land Rover, like the new Land Rover, or
yes,
the
I
new Range
saw
Rover or
it. I
something.
saw one the other day, bro. It looks exactly like the Land Rover.
Ooh. I'm telling you, that thing looks nice. I'm
I
telling
think
you.
I think it's a J7 or something, or a L7 or a G7 or something. Something along those lines, but what a nice looking vehicle.
Right?
And I mean, at the price that they're all going for, these Chinese guys are taking over the market.
Tell me about it. Bro.
And I think I said to you a while ago, it's like GWM. They've made a motorcycle already. So, and it looks very, very similar to the Honda Goldwing. So if they've got that in their scope, what other things are they busy developing?
Some got copper washes and some.
Some of the copper washers are stuck to the top of the...
Oh, okay. There I go with my overreactive mind. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Ah!
Like I said the other day, bro, you get so used to expecting the worst and seeing the worst.
Right.
Because you don't know who else has been in here before.
Unfortunately.
Sure.
Fuss. Again. How about this one? There we go. Let's just try to focus.
There we go.
Focus.
Right.
So you. Oh yeah, you manually spinning it. Okay.
I just want to see where this... Let's just take these out. Come on.
And that chain should have slack.
told you, bro, this boxing, fuck it.
I think you had that feeling.
Yeah, I had that feeling. From when we started with the throttle bodies, I didn't want to come off.
You're like, okay,
I see where we're at now.
okay. Now I see. Oh.
Let's just check if this chain is laying nicely. This usually goes smoothly. Usually.
Yeah, I mean,
I told you it's because we live, bro.
it was just normal recording. I'm sure we would have been at the tail light by now.
Yeah.
Isn't this like supposed to be able to give you some leeway so that they can just pop off?
It should.
Or
Oh man, come on.
something agwan.
God, so it looks okay. You can see where that nut was busy pressing on there.
Oh, on top now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chowed it a bit,
That's
right?
they're relatively strong. There we go.
Way better. There we go. How are we looking back to cams? Cams look sharp now.
Yeah, our camps look okay.
Yeah.
Excessive wear.
Okay.
Still look good.
Perfect.
Still look very nice.
There we go. Starting to find TDC now.
Yeah, that's pretty quick.
There's the cap, there's the tensioner chain. And then what? Again?
Top dead center, so the cylinder number 1, which is this one over here. You turn the meter so that you will feel it. There's marks obviously, but you'll also feel it. Okie dokes.
Found it.
Yeah. Let's just get this guard off on the side. Basically just loosen it up.
What? Chopping badly. Oh,
So,
this is sound chopping badly. What in the clapped out Honda is this? No, man. Don't talk nonsense. Not a clapped out Honda. Slightly neglected, yes, but not clapped out. I know JC, I'm allowed to say it. Oh, okay. You know JC. Why did I think that? For some odd reason, I thought that the cam chain tensioner gets threaded out. I don't know where I saw that from, but yeah.
thread it out.
Yeah, as in like you.
Some cam chains do come like that.
Oh,
that's
is it?
called
Yeah.
thread it through.
Yeah.
A lot of
Oh. Luckily.
yeah.
I see
You
that
see those
kink.
kinks?
Yeah. Let me try it. There we go. So that one there.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. So it was like stiff in a way, no?
Yeah. You can see it's actually like knickknacks.
Oh, freaking hell. Oh, there we go. Done. Out. JC, but he's probably at work now. Wow. Okay, all of this just to get to the timing chain. What we assumed is going to happen.
It's very difficult to tell in terms of trying to put them together like this and measure. But the stretch definitely is there.
Yeah,
And
makes
also
sense.
the rolls, be like this. Even just now as we pick it up,
It's
it's straight and it moves easy. There's
no funny business.
kinks in
Yeah.
it. And you can see like even just doing this, it goes back to its original form.
And obviously that doesn't need to be lubed up prior to this, no?
No, that
From inside.
from the engine like that.
Okay. What's going on? Hello? Oh no. Can you guys hear me clearly? Let me know. Oh. Switching on and off. Alright. Both. Let me know if y'all can hear me properly. Hello.
Working.
Saying?
Mike's working.
Yeah?
Have a rough look. Make sure that the timing is right.
Just make sure.
Discover, yeah. Now we can take this bad boy off.
Also confirm.
Yeah, so there's a mark on the clutch cover.
Okay.
So basically you need to your crank timing right.
Mm-hmm. It's not something you can just MacGyver.
No.
You're like, back the same.
I
you
think
took it
it's
out.
more or less okay. Let's put it back. You start it up and
Oh,
and putting these things back, man, it can be a pain in the ass. With these gears,
same issue as taking them out.
to line it up,
Huh?
yeah, it can be tricky. Sometimes it just goes in nicely.
One shot.
And then sometimes you're
It
back.
says, nope, not today, Charlie.
Let's hope from that it's going to be smooth sailing.
Has to be, bro.
Okay, there we go.
On the box.
Okay, so I'm going to put the camera there and we can just get an indication. There's a groove over there,
Huh?
and then there's a mark. And that groove lined. Cylinder number 1 over here is on TDC. That's why I was taking this little rod in here,
Uh-huh.
and I was feeling, because as you are turning the crank, come on, as you're turning the crank, you'll feel the piston this rod
Up.
So when it comes to its highest point,
Yeah.
okay, you know it's on TDC, and you just verify the marks
That mark and that mark.
there and there.
100%.
All right, so now we know that we're on TDC there, and then during installation, when we put the cams back, we'll line the cams up. Obviously this is the exhaust side, so you see that green line. So that line needs to be in line with the cylinder head over there.
Yeah. Line as well.
Intake.
Okay, happiness. That makes sense. So then obviously that would configure the risk firing order. What's up and down.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then the pickup. All right. The cylinder, you need to fire for.
That makes sense. So now it's a matter of not moving anything.
Yeah, look, the crank will stay in place, but you need to be careful during assembly. Some bikes have got cranks that you can lock.
Uh-huh.
So you put like a special locking tool in or a bolt. Some of them don't. It doesn't really move that easily.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's put the new chain in. Just make sure this is the new.
And then you're like, checking
you're
like,
halfway done.
like, oh no,
Crap, that's the new chain.
oh no.
I'm sure it's happened somewhere.
I'm down.
Right. We're all human at the end of the day. It happened.
Yep. Some of the technicians are telling you.
Especially like a DIY guy.
Right.
Like, can you imagine?
You have something
Let's
in-
try while we're doing it.
All's good. And then having a fat chat.
Buddy comes over. Oh man, this is all great. Let's do this. No, let's just watch Dino's video.
One time.
Nah,
It's
I
simple.
saw on 6 Garage. They did it like this. They did it like that.
Oh man, I'm telling you, if that guy can do it, you can also.
Yeah, man. And then also, it can only go in one way. So there's like a specific location. So you'll see that the teeth are different.
Makes sense. Oh yeah, yeah. So it will. Just to
It'll
make
only
sure
go
that.
on one way.
Just to make sure that you don't. Yeah.
No. It's
Nice.
pretty easy once you understand how to do it. But again, you need somebody that
Knows what's happening exactly.
knows what's happening, that's qualified, and that's just somebody that's just got some savvy. But if you get it wrong, it will be a very, very expensive mistake.
Yeah, mistake is catastrophic.
Yeah. Where's my magnet now?
There it is there.
Yeah. I mean, when I started doing timing on anything, cars, bikes, I was always so nervous.
You're like, no. Even the following instructions to the T.
Yeah. I start this thing and it bends those valves. Sorry.
Somebody got a pay and they ain't gonna be a customer.
And the thing with working on multi-brands is like, they've all got their own way of doing things. Like the principle always remains the same, but this motor might turn that way, that one turns this way.
Yeah.
Whatever the case is, so there's always smaller things that you need to look out for.
Makes complete sense.
Right, I think the cams in, then we'll put the guards in. This one we can slide in and out. Ready.
So the guards can only go in from there.
Yeah, because of the length of it.
Yeah.
We need to put that little grommet in first. That just fell out.
The grommet. Oh yeah.
There's no space.
What else? Yeah.
The plastic crushes the plastic and this can't move.
How much stretch did the chain because of the fork contention? Well, it's
The difference between the original 5 mils. You have to cut the chains open or open them with master ink and put them side by side, you would see a difference.
you'd see the difference, yeah.
But it's difficult to see it because it's rolled.
Sound comes and goes. I think I'm just gonna disconnect these mics. Let me do this.
Turn mine off.
No, I'll turn this one off.
Leave mine on.
I think what we have to say is a bit more important. Something's going on. Yeah, I'll just reboot it.
There's nothing coming out of my mouth.
Yeah, because I switched it off. There we go. I'll switch it on again. Let me see. Putting in the cams now.
I would like to illustrate how they need to line up. You're not going to be able to get the camera in there.
Yeah, I know. Because of the positioning of the actual.
Yeah, even to see it visually with the eyes is a bit difficult, so we need to use a mirror.
You know what we can do? What could assist us and just give us a basic idea, just as a guideline. We could make a mark at the backside.
Yeah.
So we put it in, we can more or less get an idea. We'll just light the mirror and look in with the mirror.
It makes sense because the mark that way.
Yeah.
Not sure if that's intentional, but
I'm not going to drop this whole motor just to do timing.
doesn't make sense.
No. Gotcha. This car's cam's got a dot on it.
That one there.
Yeah.
So they actually.
Give you just a bit of a guessing game.
On what the other side is just blank.
All right, let's put them in. Made the marks at the back of the cam. Give us a better guideline. So no more or less. And then once we put it in, tighten the cam caps down, and then we can verify that the timing is line with
Perfect. Okay, so the marks that you made on the back is just an indication, and then after that you're going to confirm again.
Just to know more or less where we are, where we're sitting with it.
Yo, JC, yeah, I saw that the sound is weird. My mics are flipping out. I'm hearing. What? All I'm hearing is guessing. Should I be worried, or what can happen if timing is out a bit? Huh? Sound is bad now. Okay, I disconnected the mics. Yeah, we're gonna do everything without the mics now. So should still hear some audio. Won't be as clear as having the mics on. My receiver is acting weird.
You said all the hearing is missing?
JC.
Oh, JC, you must listen properly. I said we'll verify the timing with a mirror. What we're doing now is installing it basically in reverse so we can see the other side of the cam. And don't worry, we've got the workshop manual.
You heard?
Listen properly.
As I believe.
The marks are clearly indicated on the opposite side, but not me nor the camera can see it without using a mirror.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's what I said.
Cool.
One side on, one side on.
You know how it is with all the joints, these things. You really need to get in and work.
There's just no space.
now I can feel the agony through what I can see already. I'm like, nah, this does not look fun. Because I think as everything's trying to put something in, and then one side pops out, this side goes in, and that side pops out, and
Yeah, it can get a bit fiddly sometimes. Let me change my angle.
right, okay. Let's see if it'll
Sorry, I
treat
was trying to be a bit clear.
you. Let's see if it'll treat you better.
Just like that, it's done.
Done. Okay.
Let's do the other side.
Let me try to see if you guys can get a bit of view. Oh, hey, 70% done.
Okay, now you just need to turn it. That comes the even more fiddly part, lining the cans up. But hence why I made the dots at the back.
And you have an indication, plus minus.
Indication, and then we'll bolt it down. Put a mirror in there and make sure that it is spot on. Okay, so just give me this one.
One ride, one round, boy, you know. Oh, hi, by the way. How you doing, G? Big tins are going here. Let's go to the car. Don't stress about it too much. When we meet up, I'll show you how to clear that stuff. I also bought a community strike yesterday. Then you'll see my news on the meeting, but I was able to fix it and clear it. We'll just read it and I'll show you how to go through it and what to do to fix it. But John is going to take some time. You're going to have to write to Facebook directly and tell me to clear the message after you've done this. That's how it's sounding. Oh no. I think for these labs I'm gonna have to get that shotgun mic. I'm not sure if you know what it is. No. It's but you know, like on a camera that you find that big fluffy thing on the front there?
Yeah.
It's like that, yeah, that's a shotgun microphone instead of these ones. That, yeah, I think that's gonna work way better. This is what I hear everything that you say.
Yeah.
Some luck. If the cam change is such a tedious task, I wonder how rebuilding a complete motor is.
Yeah.
Something else, no?
It's easy. It's when the motor's out, it's so much more easier to work with. Even doing cam chain timing
All that stuff.
when the motor's out, it's so much more simple. When you're trying to do it in place, if you're trying to rebuild the motor, you obviously need to take it out.
Yeah,
You can't do it in place.
yeah. almost there. Just fighting with the timing now. Not long from now we'll be sharp. Yo guys, don't forget to comment. If you can, share if you can, please.
This one loose, the banter everything. And then we can put the cam caps on.
Yeah, just to make sure.
Down.
Mm-hmm.
And then once we got it down, we'll smack the air on there. Check that inside.
It should be sharp.
So hopefully we can
Right. Time for the caps. Yeah. I started on Honda CBR10rr for 3 to 4 years to XL650V. What transfer? Yeah, yeah. Now I'm BMW R1200RT. It's been 5 months now. That's a nice progression, huh? That's a real nice steady progression. I like going and just buying a sport bike same time. Being dumb like us, you know. Oh, you know what? But yeah, luckily with God's grace, He's been kind enough to let us just get grazed up a bit.
and still survive.
Yeah, man. Some people pay the ultimate price, fortunately. But yeah, no, that's a good steady progression. That's what a lot of people, majority of people should actually just sort of do that, as compared to just going and buying a sport bike same time. Oy. As a new rider. No, bro, you're just riding in rain mode. Rain mode can still get up to like 120, 100 and yeah, well over 120 kilometers an hour. So whichever salesperson, whoever says to you that no, you can just ride in rain mode, it's fine, it's good enough. Don't. You should walk out that dealership as quick as possible. Because clearly they don't have your best interest at heart, bro. Completely. Okay, let's get back to the business. I really love sport bikes, but I want to tour with my dad. Oh, damn. Okay, you like touring? Yeah, touring is sharp. You can tour on a sport bike still. It's just going to be very uncomfortable. Your back might give way, but...
And your wrist.
And your wrists, and your feet, and your... Yeah, just... man. Man, be a man. Just do it.
First question is, how old are you?
Yeah, let's go. How old are you? Let's hear. How old are you? He's got a weird username. XLLK or kill. Hey, 22 years old.
No, you're still young. You'll be able to take it.
Yeah, do it. Do it. But obviously with the provision that your dad will allow you to get a sport bike. You must go, if you got a license, but I'm assuming you got a license, you must go test ride one. And then feel how it feels. Yeah, get a feeling for it. I'm 23 in 3 days. All right, so you're actually 23. Alright, cool. Now you're still good, homie. Thank you. Let's get it. Yeah, I mean, with me, it's not really the smartest thing to start on a big bike. I know my first bike that I ever rode was a K4 750. Wasn't the smartest decision. 2 weeks later, I crashed it like bad, because I was being dumb. But luckily, as I said, with God's grace, he just gave me a bit of grazes, and that was about it. And then after that, climbed on to a CBR1000. 2 weeks later, sold the CBR1000, bought the CBR1000, and yeah, it's been heavy sport bikes ever since from then. But not a lot of people have been lucky as lucky as I have been. So that's not something that everyone should do, because it won't end well for you. Best believe me, especially from what I've seen. If you look at the bench, that's my first bike. Bruh, don't lie. JC, don't lie. That's not your first bike. He says this bike is his first bike.
My first bike was a scooter.
He was more padding.
Yeah, a little hookah scooter.
Right?
Yeah, dude.
Take you from A to B. Now that is completely forgiving. I'm telling you, that one will do everything that you need.
Bro.
You are?
I still crashed it, bro.
Oh,
a lady
Lord.
walked in front of me.
A guy.
A lady.
And then?
A kid.
And-
I just jammed brakes and nearly hit the kid and the lady. So I fell.
Bam, on the floor, for real.
Yeah.
Ah. What? I swear, my first and only bike I ever owned, LL, took at those. Look at those chicken strips. They don't lie. Maybe we should actually check.
Oh, should we measure them?
Hold on. Yeah, well, dude, I mean, but one thing I've noticed with like the fast guys, especially the guys that ride on the road, okay, you'd find that the chicken strips would go until like here, not even closing the whole tire off. Because I honestly believe that if you're on the edge on the tire like here, you're in way more danger as compared to somebody who's just, you know, want to get as much contact patch as possible. You feel me? So
But also, like, how often does our roads allow you to
Yeah.
actually lean that far down
Yeah.
without having something in your way, a pothole
or something, right?
corrugation in the road, or an idiot in front of you?
Yeah, those are very common. No, it's really harder. The roads that I've only noticed, especially this side, is probably like the back roads of Artis and where else? Some other roads around, but I'm telling you, the best roads that you could ever ride your bike where you want to lean it out like nice and deep is Nelspruit.
Oh yeah, Nelspruit's also good.
Nelspruit. You see Nelspruit, and we're going there in end of June. No, mid-June. Oh, maybe I shouldn't actually announce that. What if my manager's watching?
Compressor once it gets its 5 seconds of fame.
Hey, well, it says, hey, don't forget me, I'm still around.
What do you think? Do you think we should verify this timing, or do you think we should guess?
Bro, let's guess. Let's rip it. Valves are not that expensive.
No, not too bad. What do you mean? I've got a complete headline just in case.
Yeah.
I went and I bought it just specifically for this road.
Eh.
Alright, so bring the camera this side. I'm going to try my best to
Show.
show on this side of me. Okay, so that green line and that exhaust line that I showed you earlier, I don't know if this is going to reflect off there now or what.
Let's see.
Okay, so, yeah, I know that's looking off. So we've got, difficult to see.
And I can see the green line from here. Okay, well, anyway, I think it's right at the bottom. But okay, yeah, I can see it here. Yeah, I can see it.
You might be able to see this one a bit easier.
Right there at the bottom. Yeah. Well, close to the casing, you rather say that. Yeah, I can see that. There it is there.
So the intake is perfect. It is flush in
Oh,
line
yeah.
with the cylinder head.
Yeah, there it is there.
I think, however, on the exhaust side, we might be one out.
Okay. It's gonna have to just that way.
We'll loosen up again.
Need to just
Same with 1, 2,
mm-hmm.
and let's see where it sits.
One tooth going that way, nah?
Yeah, so we're going to turn the cam now to 1 tooth
That
way.
okay. Makes sense.
While we do that, let's put it back on, and then we can verify again. Double, triple, quadruple check. Even if it takes you an extra half an hour, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Always do that, because again, if you mess up the cam timing, sorry, but
Issues.
expensive exercise.
Oi, oi, oi. imagine with all this verification and you find something, no, bro, let's just quickly do how much attention to that, just like you said.
Yeah, you gotta be like so sure. You don't want to put everything back together and you start it and the timing's out and it might not even bend the valve if you're lucky, but then it's gonna misfire.
Yeah, bad. You go through them, I'll show you for some of things. Because it is brand new, it will be tighter, way tighter than the old one, obviously. Slack so you can have
Room to work with.
yeah. Is a 360 cam worth it? Yes, completely. Completely. If you have the extra cash to buy 360 cam, it's completely worth it. Depending what kind of videos you want to make. If you want to make like vlog style like videos, then maybe don't buy 360 cam. Maybe just buy a normal action camera. But if you want to get like just scenery or cinematic like shots, and especially from around your surroundings, 360 is the best. 360 is the best for me. So yeah, if you can invest, maybe just buy both if possible. But if you have to select one, I'd definitely go with 360 first. With JC, with the new tensioner, plugs and chain, I will be able to power wheelie in 6th gear. Bro, this is a double R, this is not a triple R. I hope you know that, right? Yeah, we're going to be popping major wheelies by Satellite Road. If you and I are not wheeling, Dino must answer and tell us exactly why we cannot wheelie our bikes. If you and I, buddy, this man, you got a lot of answering to do. Yes. Is your son recovering, bro? Praying. Oh yeah. He's good. He's good. He's gaining weight. He's talking too much these days now. He's starting to call me by my first name now, even. And he forgets that's his first name as well. So. There's a guy on Instagram who rides a 2014 or was it 2012 S1K as well.
Yeah.
That guy's bike, boy, made like a thing is insane, bro. The power on that thing. I think second gear, as he just rolls it on, it already wants to lift up in the air. But he's probably done stuff to it anyway, so.
Right, there are some insane riders out there
Right?
with some insane bikes.
Powerful stuff. I'm telling you. That's why I'd never compare myself to anyone on social media, bro. Because you never know, like, what's happening or their background or something. Some O's, they see other guys riding expensive bikes, then they're like, no, this guy's riding this expensive bike, so I can probably ride it as well. Bro, you don't know some people's background there. So rather don't put yourself in that league. It's nice to aim for things that are bigger and higher and, you know, maybe far-fetched from you and then you want to attain completely. I'm not saying no to that, but don't be comparing yourself to some of these guys, bro. Don't.
Never compare your level 1 to somebody else's level 10.
You heard? There we go. So please.
Yeah, that looks better.
Looks way better, huh?
I guess so.
You heard, right? Oh, Lord.
But yeah, guessing can be very dangerous. Dangerous, can be costly. Not good.
We need guarantees.
100%.
Please. JC, as you saw, no guessing us, I believe. So now we're tightening up
So I'm just going to tighten up once again,
and then just
put the guide back, and then
make sure.
make sure that those cams are nicely in line
Sitting sharp.
with the cylinder head.
Mm-hmm.
So you basically got to get your line like flush with the top of the cylinder head.
Yeah.
Then you know that your cam timing is right. We've already verified the cam timing at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Crank hasn't moved, so we're good over there. We're good at the top. So now they're basically synchronized, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Good. JC, maybe we must just get your race fuel one time as well. Run ethanol every single day. On your way to work, on your way to buy groceries, on your way to satellite, on your way to wherever. Yeah, this thing needs to be adjusted, okay. Perfect guide. Buttons. Oh. You know how it is. She has to hassle you before you put it in, you know.